get everything set up. This is extremely stressful.
Hi.
Hello. Do you know? Is it really?
Yeah. They're very sweet people. He's a professor on campus.
Oh my god. Trying to record this vlog and I believe she's very sweet. I just cannot believe your ex's parents just rode by on a bike or bikes.
And then I was like,
and I just said hello. Oh my gosh. So I guess that's a perfect segue. Why the did I move to Ohio? Yes, my girlfriend Taylor is right there, and this is gonna be an interesting video. Her ex's parents literally just cycled by. So what an interesting way to start this off. Okay, to understand why I moved to Ohio, you have to know that 2019 was the greatest year of my life so far. I believe that 2019 was such an incredible year that I actually wrote a blog, and I'm definitely using a little cheat sheet here with my phone, and it was called Do Everything You Want in 2020, Here's How. And the irony cannot be more painful, obviously, knowing what has happened this year and how insane it's been and how creatively stifling it's been. And you know, that's by no means the most important thing that's going on this year, and that is not the biggest detriment it's taken on anybody. It's been difficult in a lot of ways for a lot of people, and one of the ways for me is it has been incredibly tough to create. And I'm trying to do it again right now, right here, with my girlfriend sitting off to the side watching me, which is making it a little more stressful than normal. But all of this is helping me get to my point. So in that blog that I wrote, you know, do everything you want in 2020, very optimistic. I was super excited after 2019 being such an incredible year. I provided 8 tips basically, and one says set lofty goals. The second says set time-specific goals and others that must be done at some point before you die. Third, make a list and make it visible. 4, if you don't commit, you'll never fail, but you'll never succeed either. 5, multiple goals allow you to step back when you need to take a break from one of the objectives. And I have a podcast at the moment. This is a different goal, is getting back into vlogging. So it's giving me a chance to step away from doing the podcast and give that a break enough to where I can come back and be excited about it again and be rejuvenated in it. Number 6, there's always enough time. People constantly say that they don't have enough time for this or that, or the things that they're passionate about, or the things they really want to do in life, but there's always enough time. You can sleep less, get up earlier, stay up late. Instead of scrolling on your phone for an hour and getting lost in that, just pick up a book instead. If you're waiting somewhere, take a book with you, bring something to write in, do anything. There's always enough time. All you have to do is make it. And there are only 2 more. Number 7 is be ready to sacrifice. When, you know, I moved to Ireland for a year, and 2019 was incredible, but I gave up a lot to do that. I gave up my family and friends back home, and that was really challenging. It hurt a lot of the time, and it was tough. I missed them, but I created more in that year than I have in the rest of my life combined, and it did take sacrifice. I moved to a place where I knew absolutely nobody, and that was one of the most invigorating things that I could have done for my creative self. So yeah, it's gonna take some work and it's gonna be painful at times, but it will be worth the reward. And lastly, find the right environment and the right people. For me, being in a space where I can create and be myself is massively important. It changes everything about what's going on in my mind. It restructures my brain on just a crazy level that I can almost physically feel. And that brings us to why the hell I'm in Ohio, along with some other things. And one of them is obviously, or maybe not so obviously, my girlfriend, Taylor Ann McFarland. I came here because 2020 has not been the greatest year of my life. It has been extremely difficult on a personal level, creatively, in terms of relationships, new job, a new home, and just really trying to figure out who I am again. And it's been so challenging at times. It's been painful. I've definitely cried more than I'd care to admit. And it's been hard. It's been really, really hard. And now I'm finally in a place where I feel at home. I'm finally in an environment where I feel loved and safe. And I have creative freedom again. I'm energized. I feel alive. And that's why I'm doing this at all. That's why I'm making this video. And so much of that, almost all of it, is thanks to Taylor. Because if I didn't have her, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have somebody to push me and inspire me to make these videos, to keep working on my podcast, keep doing the things that I love. And I had really lost that side of myself, but seeing her create and work on her own photography and design that she does, it's bringing me back to life. And that's something that I'm so excited about. I moved in with her this week, which I think we're both excited about. And I just feel like myself again. So if any of you care at all, why the hell I'm in Ohio, of all places, after traveling the world, after living in North Carolina, traveling to Colorado, and living in Ireland, and all that other stuff, it's awesome. Now I'm here. It seems crazy, a place that I've definitely roasted for my entire life. It's because of her, and I couldn't be more thankful. Do you have anything to say?
I get shy. I don't know, you say that I make you more creative, but I think you make me more creative. And we just push each other to be the best, most creative people. So.